Welcome to another video on my Arduino Mega2560. In combination with some electronics and in combination with scientific programming language Octave, which makes that the Arduino is no longer capable of storing programs because of some kind of firmware, but you have to run everything from a computer connected via the USB bus. Previously I was trying to get some tones of the speaker, out of the speaker. That kind of worked last time, with big emphasis of kind of, because one of the options in the function play tone is a duration. That didn't work out at all, despite quite a few attempts. So then I inserted a pause, which did work out, but not the way it should. So then it turned out that everything I had written was, well, you could hear it, but it wasn't very nice to hear at all. In a different way, there's nothing else to do. So this time I am going to try to get a servomotor running, this one. And if you've seen other videos of mine, this motor may look familiar. It's an SG90, very cheap micro servomotor, and it is driven by pulsewidthmodulation. So, how to do it? That's the big question. I've made a bit of preparation. So, let's see how this works out. Alright, software. Octave programming language. Camera on Arduino with servomotor this time. Oscilloscope set to pulse width. The other channels are not yet connected, so I can just as well put them off. But anyway, now the point is that I want to change this program, because so far this is doing play tone yet. So I'm removing everything and I rename it, if that is possible anyway. Yes, save as, and this will be servo, and this over caps lock. Save. Okay, that's one thing. Now this says D9. The point is that this is the same object, Arduino. Connection, mini pulse duration, something max pulse duration, and then putting it into center position. Well, D9 for me in this case is 11, if I have put the wire correctly. So this will be 11. Minimum pulse duration 1000, and this is 2 to 1000. Well, this is very quick, but let's just see if this happens, if this works anyway. So keep in mind on this one. Oh, by the way, this servomotor has 3 wires, ground, plus, and pulsewidthmodulation. This is the pulsewidthmodulation wire. This one, the blue one, is going to 3.3 volts. Why 3.3 volts? Because in my other project I am using 3.3 volts as well. So for small objects, a tiny change of voltage from 2 to 3, 3.3 to 5 can be damaging. So I keep it in this case at 3.3 volts. Hopefully that will work out. What I can do, of course, is putting a probe on it, and I think that is a wise idea. So a probe, and that should be going, if not too much asked, but I hope it isn't too much asked. Carefully. And it is too much asked right now. So I have to twist the wire and put it in the 3.3 volts again. And oh boy, this is not nicely done. And this part of the probe is preventing me from doing it nicely. So I need a solution for that. So let's try again. Okay, let's hope this holds. If not, I have to find another wire or rewire via the breadboard. Anyway, let's save and try. Alright, I had to change the setup of the probe a bit. So it is turn it a little bit. So now, as you can see here, it's 3.3 volts. That's good. Do I need a ground wire? I will soon see. If I run this, pressing F5, the Arduino is not installed. I am loading it. How can it not be installed? Really? It used to be installed. Okay. Short, simple test. Ah. Okay, that's a new one. Apparently, I did get a message that Octave was something happening, but apparently it has thrown out all existing packages, which means automatically that I have to install them again. Let's see if this is helping. No. Okay, I have to rely on something else then. Let me see. This is clearly not what I expected. Well, as you can see, it's installed again. So let's see if this works again. and unimplemented servo subs. Line 10, column 9. Oh, that's a nice one. That is a very nice one. Oh wait. Let me remove this one anyway. But since I copied this one, except for the number, straight from the example, this is really a surprise. So let's do it again. F5. This now should be line 9, column 10. Unimplemented. That is surprising. Okay. Now going to the manual, right here. No, of course not. Here. Yes, it is an example, but it really says how to do it. So then I expect it to do. Examples are supposed to work. And with right position I don't mind. Substrate for servo I don't mind. Value between 0 and 1 for the current position. I don't mind. Okay, so half can be varying between 0 and 1. Read position as well. But it gives an error here, right here. So that doesn't make any sense. Unless servo is what if I say motor, and then here motor. Okay, try. Nope. Again, column 9, position 9. So why is something giving an error while it is put like this in the example? Load Arduino, yes. This, yes. I don't care about this one. But this should work. So this looks like that, although it is version 0.3.0, based on things from a MATLAB program or working MATLAB version. And MATLAB is very much compatible with Octave, or vice versa actually. The question is again, why doesn't this work at all? Let's find more stuff. Right, new attempt. You create only one time a servo definition and then you do something with it. So let's see if this works. Starting, and what does it do? Line 3, no kidding. Yep, exactly the same thing. So why is it doing it this way? It makes an Arduino. And servo is part of the object, so maybe this will work. Just trying out. Line 3, column 7. No kidding. 5, 6, 7. No, 7. I'm more or less at a loss. I follow the example and it doesn't work. Right in the beginning. While it does say exactly this. Well, if you give this as an example, I'm expecting it to work. And that it clearly doesn't. What I could do is just save it to the pin. So, that is what I will do. And removing everything. Not that I do expect it to work, but you never know. Command out is this one. Go. No, line 4, column 7. Exactly the same. It doesn't go beyond this error, it just puts it out. So I think after play tone that the Arduino package for Octave is more like alpha stadium than beta stadium, in the case that it has to be thoroughly tested before release. And if anyone does have positive results with it, I would be thrilled to see how they solve it, because I haven't been able to find any feasible packages, any nice examples from this. So I think this is not going to work unless of course I have to put another wire here. Let that be the final example, the final thing to do. So one more test. If it does look for a motor and it doesn't find it because of missing ground, okay, then I'll do that. Alright, one change in wiring then. The thick white one is a ground wire. Hopefully it's connected correctly. Well, correctly in the sense that it makes contact. So let's see if that does make a difference. F5, run. Line 4, column 7. Same thing. This limits the number of possibilities completely. Not quite sure what I can do. If there are no other examples than what I showed you, and well, usually you make one instance of an object, then you do something, and it goes right here wrong, then what else can you do? I am still looking for a possible error that I made, but I can't see any. And there's still this is even way before the pulse width modulation. So the voltage is there and nothing else. What I can do, by the way, is checking if there is a mass wire or a ground voltage present on this position. And yes, that is definitely what it should be. Then this is 3 volts, and this shows nothing because it's pulse width modulation and that's not activated. So in that sense every signal is correct, and I think I leave it at that for the Arduino within Octave. Too many irregularities for now. I had hoped that the servo would work, but it doesn't. Although I do see here something. Or is that wishful thinking? And something tells me it's completely wishful thinking. Yeah, wishful thinking. Okay. That is the end. Unfortunately. Too bad. Alright, and then this was then the last attempt for Arduino on my Mega2560. Playtone and servo leading to disappointments can happen. That's life. If you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment or suggestion. What can I do better, what should I do, etc. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please show your support by making a donation via either PayPal or Wired. You can also become a patron, and depending on the pledge you make, may have your name mentioned on my website, or on my website as well as in my videos. More information under this video. This series is not going to be continued. There are other projects in the works, so other projects going on. Please see my website for those. And for now, have a nice day. Bye bye.